We are back, baby. We are back once again. Right now, I just recorded the have and have nots. It's all gonna upload at the same time because I'm gonna go to bed, okay? I'm tired. I done been down here. This is my fourth time coming down here to the YouTube today. And I'm not one of them content creators that like to oversaturate y'all, especially with long videos. Because, see, my first live I done today where we talked about this YouTuber that had taken his life in an apparent suicide. Go over and check out part 1 and part 2 of the live entitled is social media, let's talk social media. That's what I think I entitled it. Anyway, check it out, and I thank everybody who watched it. Y'all know that I give you a piece of kiki, so anything I discussed in those videos, if it hurt your feelings, child, please don't be sensitive like that. Trust and believe I've heard way worse things about me, but I was just offering my comedic advice. That was all. Take it how you will, but if you get mad, I respect that. Do you, boo? Because I'm going to clap back if I hear it. That's all I'm saying. Just know that. But let's get on into Ambition Season 1, Episode 2, Woman to Woman. If you ever been in love, then you would know how I feel. Girl, I love this song. Anyway, Shirley Brown, I think. Shirley Brown, check it out. Woman to Woman. A good old classic and a kiki. If you ever been in love, listen to that song. Anyway, let's get into tonight's episode of Ambition. Y'all, this is some messy shit, but I love it. I think I really, y'all know I like so nasty piece of drama. Now, I got to hold on and wait for God's unchanging hand so I can get over there on that green leaf in August, but I'm ready, baby. When it's a messy drama, I'm always here for the shit. I told y'all in that live, I love the mess. Girl, I screamed today, and my voice is just really going out on me, but I'm going to give y'all the best that I got before it go out on me, okay? Now, let's talk about tonight's episode. Rondell and the robbery down there at the shop. Now, Daddy Lancaster talking to the police with the rifle right there in his hand. He don't give a damn or fuck. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a damn or fuck. He said only reason why it wasn't no dead bodies on the floor is because Rondell stopped him. Rondell said, the assailant said, you know what time it is, bitch. And that, the police basically can't do much more than get the description and try to figure out who did it. But they ain't gonna really do shit about it. They advise her to just, be careful. The neighborhood kind of rough. And to, keep your doors locked. Now, we meet Inez. Inez is a word that maybe it is time for them to go on and sell and get out this neighborhood because it's getting mighty dangerous. She also urging Rondell, call your brother. Girl, he the mayor. She said, hell to the no. Inez can sell and run off, but she ain't. She was born and raised in the banks, and she gonna protect the banks with her very last breath. These developers, that being Greg Peters, is not fitting to move up into this neighborhood and gentrify this whole neighborhood with they bullshit. They not finna do that. They not just gonna wipe us out like we were never here. We are not the Indians. You are not going to come and wipe us out of our area like that. No. And I ain't got to call my brother because I don't need my brother. You could best believe one thing. I ain't letting my mom, I'm not abandoning my mama restaurant. I need to say, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stick right with you. And she went head on about her business. And Daddy Lancaster say, now, baby, that shit is getting kind of rough around here. You sure we don't need to, move around? Nope. Not leaving my mama's restaurant. Now, Evan dumbass done got fucked and went to sleep. Bella, meanwhile, is wide awake, and she is doing what many of these girls do to these celebrities, especially these married men, that they know they can later come back and fuck them up. She taking selfies while this nigga sleep. She get through getting enough of her little evidence, it's time to wake him up. She hit the record button on her phone and turn it, wake him up kissing. He wake his dumb ass up talking about he was having dreams of her and they wind up getting it in. Meanwhile, the damn phone is recording it all. She building her case on him. Because she love him, but she got to also look out for herself. Because something ain't right. He ain't willing to do what she need him to do. And she starting to see it. So she got to get her a pot of gold on the side. She doing her nest egg. She putting her little birds over there in the nest egg. And when it's time for him to make her move, she gonna make it and bring all that back to him. Mark my words, that's how it's gonna go. Now, Titus comes in to see if he and Amara still not speaking. He apologized for not telling her he had saw Stephanie earlier. She wonders if he's hiding it for a reason. Does he still have feelings for Stephanie? She asked him that. He said no. I just want us to, I just wanted to talk to her to see what we could do because we are opposing counsel on this up-and-coming lawsuit. She's still worried because she thought that, they moved to Atlanta to be renewed in their relationship because she cheated on him before, right? She asking him, did you mean what you said when you said let's move here? Or was that all lip service? Child, that old fine piece of chocolate turned around and gave her some lip service. Child, yes he did. He gave her some lip service this time. Now, Bella is upset that Evan done hit it, quit it, and ready to go. She want more from him. Plus, she got plans for expanding her business, and he's supposed to be helping her with that. But he seems only to be concerned about coming over there and, and slapping it, flipping it, and rubbing it down and rolling out. When you gonna make a commitment to me? Because that's what you said. You said you're gonna leave your wife. Now, child, he tell her he done flipped it all the way on around. I told y'all, men play this Jedi mind trick. You can have them dead to the wrong about some shit that they doing, and they gonna find a way to turn that around on you and make it seem as if you are the wrong person. You got a whole wife and a family over here with the Lancaster family, Lancaster Carlisle woman, okay? You got a relationship going on over here with her fashion designer. And you got nerves to put your mouth on the fact that she dating that football player. Talking about every time he think about him touching her, it makes him almost not want to touch Bella. Bella came up out that damn robe and told him after she knew she had enticed him with her body, until you make a commitment and leave your wife to me, I can fuck whoever I want to. Pussy got him crazy. I told you, women, I'm telling you, women are some powerful individuals. We are really the originators of the game, because she knew when she dropped that robe, even though he's saying he got to go tend to some real business because he done got an urgent call. I mean, no, ever since he's saying he got to go back to the office and whatnot and shit, she knew if she showed him flesh with an ultimatum, he was going to spend a little bit more time with her. Child, he didn't even leave. He ran up behind her in that room naked and shit. Now, Stephanie go see her mama. She feelings away. She knows she ain't being respected in her marriage. She also concerned about why is it that the other siblings seem to have gone on with their life. I stay here and I invest because I want to see our family firm continue to be great and greater and greater. But daddy don't never give me no acknowledgement. Mama said I stopped trying to get that from him years ago, baby. I started focusing on me. Birds of a feather flock together. Y'all work that shit out. So she went on upstairs, and guess what Stephanie does? She texts Titus in the middle of the night. Amara happened to be woke. Titus was asleep. But see, he got that fingerprint thing on his phone. That's the way you unlock it. And she was able to maneuver and get that nigga fingerprint in that phone so it would unlock it so she could read that text message that done come through in the middle of the night from Miss Stephanie. I said, once again, women are... A man might try to, just to be honest with you, men, y'all need to give it up, baby. We the originators of game. You can't win. That's why you see so many gay men fighting with women, because, see, they trying to emulate us. And the rule of the thumb is because they are trying to, emulate us in a sense, feminine ways or whatnot. Women ain't supposed to never give up on an argument. A man will go to sleep and be done with that shit. A bitch should still be talking at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's why gay men tend to be good readers, because they trying to emulate that in us. But that ain't what it is, child. And I hope that didn't offend nobody. It's just an analogy that I realized today in this very moment. They do be trying to, they feminine, most of them. And You know, they try to emulate women in all ways, and in part of emulating us is that a woman will read you for dust in 0.2 seconds. So that's why they good at reading and shit. That's a history lesson right there. Take it and do with it what you will. Don't get in your feelings. But yeah, she done got him in his sleep to unlock that phone so she could read that text message, baby. The next scene takes us to the breakfast table. Child, why was he at one far end of that? That looked like Coming to America table. Baby, they were sitting so far apart. Baby, she telling him what he need to do with that councilman because he running his mouth a little bit too much and making people uncomfortable. You know, Ken Hamilton, yeah, the one talk about him all the time. Yeah, she want him to do something with him. Plus, she telling him, look here, I noticed you been coming in later and later. Don't disrespect me in this marriage. Now, he's still in his fucking feelings because not only do he not love you, bitch, he feel like he with you for convenience. You done put a whole loaded gun in his head, but she telling him, don't disrespect me. Amara go see the old councilman, Kent Hamilton. She want tea on the Lancasters because, see, she is going to take this case on to try to find out if any corruption is going on with Mayor Lancaster or any of his cabinet members, because this thing's the question. And he basically said, don't come up in here asking me to do your job, Miss U.S. Attorney lady. You don't do that. She said, well, obviously I'm in the wrong place, got up to leave. And he said, look here, if you want some real tea on Lancaster, start with his mistress. That's all I got for you. Now, we learned that Inez and Bella know each other. I ain't get what the connection is completely. If they sisters, mama, daughter, I don't know. But they know each other. So she coming by to tell Bella about what happened down the Rondell's and them place. And she also wanted a girl, why don't you leave Evan alone? He ain't never gonna be what you want him to be. He ain't leaving that Carlisle Lancaster wife of his. He ain't leaving Stephanie for you, girl. Leave him alone. But Bella is convinced in her heart that he loves her and that one day he will prove it. Meanwhile, she got a ram in the bush. Okay, just in case. Now, Evan at work eyeballing this assistant woman that he got, Miss Snowflake is what I call her. And she got on this tight ass little skirt. He talking about he can't concentrate. So, you know, hoe run all through his DNA. He a hoe with anybody, not just Stephanie. And between his wife, Stephanie and Bella, he seems like he's a town ho. Cause child, he was over there about to get ready to probably flap it up. Flip it up, stroke it, rub it down. He was about to do that to her. That seemed like he was about to do that to her. So he got a phone call that made him have to, you know, get up out of there real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Daddy done called Evan because, over and over to Rondell's place, because, see, they could have got hurt up in there. Now, he coming up with these scenarios talking about, you know, what they could possibly do, bullshit. And he trying to deflect, say it ain't Peters that sent them people by here. But you know what? I'm finna go and make sure that some shit like this don't never happen again. So he takes off, child. Now, you got Stephanie at this restaurant telling this waiter a description of the date that she waiting on. She is describing Titus down. Baby, but when she turned around, it was Amara standing right there. I told y'all she had read that text message. Amara said she came because this is about respect and she should not be texting her husband that time of night. Stephanie said it was business. Amara said, well, keep that shit to business hours. And she started to leave, but Stephanie wanted to go on and have that out with them. Basically, Stephanie's still mad at her because she stole Titus from him. Then Amara flipped it on her and said, well, since we sitting here talking, what are your thoughts on these allegations being made against your husband and his cabinet? And she tried to divert, but Amara wasn't letting her divert. So she gave out this little old statement basically blaming Kent Hamilton for bringing about this kind of suspicion and bad-mouthing on her husband's name, yada, yada, yada. She told her, don't worry about it, basically. She told her, don't underestimate me. And Stephanie said, oh, I never will again. Trust and believe. Now, Bella trying to do this damn photo shoot. You know she trying to expand her brand. But the baby is on city property with no park permit to be able to do that, and this cop is giving her the blues. She done called the man she fucking, which is the mayor of this city, and he can't help her because he busy taking care of something else. Once again, not making her a priority after he done labeled her and promised her how important she's supposed to be to him. You see how he doing her, right? So she ends up having to call her football boyfriend, honey. Now, Rondell is doing this video. She is trying to do a video to basically introduce this new community neighborhood watch type of situation that she's asking all of the homeowners and business owners that have business on what is known as the banks to come together to try to stop this development situation from happening that is spearheaded by Peters and them, okay? So she is trying to do that, child. Some kind of way Inez and dropped the damn phone, the camera fucked up, and guess who's sitting in the restaurant and offers his phone? Councilman Ken Hamilton, honey. He talking about helping her out. Now she apprehensive about it because she know who he is, and plus you talk a lot of shit on my brother's name. So she reluctant, but she willing to listen. Now, Mama and Daddy Carlisle is sitting up talking about Stephanie and this press conference she gonna be throwing very soon to announce this major lawsuit against the Prior-Fords, right? And Mama urging him to, you know, kind of go easy on Stephanie and give her a chance. He said, shit, Stephanie grandstanding to take my job. She said, look, you done been over this years. It's a success. Why not give her an opportunity to show you that what she's learned all these years working under you? He ain't trying to hear that shit. Baby, Evan busting there accusing him of sending them folks over there to have his family shook and stirred. He say he ain't do it, but Evan say he's a damn lie and begin to threaten him. Child, they get all up in each other's faces and shit. And Mama Carlisle says Stephen did not send them people to your family's business. I did. I said, boom, bitch, once again, another representation of how the woman is a powerful thing. You sitting up there looking at her thinking she all cute and demure, and all she think about is possibly shopping and being involved in these community organizations just to get her name out there and stuff and make them seem bigger than life and shit. Baby, Sister Clara Jackson from Greenleaf done shook the tables. I sent them over there. Stephen and Evan looked at her like, what? Baby Mama said, look, I was just trying to scare them. I wasn't trying to hurt them. This development project could be beneficial to all of us. And she want him to get his people to cooperate. He said, she said, better I send somebody than Peters because I wasn't going to have him done no harm. He said one of your messengers almost wind up dead because my daddy was finna shoot him dead with the shotgun. Family or no family, I may be married to your daughter, but don't fuck with my family like that again, please. Don't fuck with my family like that. Child Councilman is eating at Rondell's, and it seems like they liking each other. He reveals that he ain't from the banks, but he taught there, and his passion is for that neighborhood. And he's not really wanting to see the neighborhood overtaken by this big Ritzy development project. She told him, you know what, if you talk so much smack about my brother, you might be doable. He said the same about you. But for right now, let's just start with saving the banks. In other words, girl, we're going to handle business, then we're going to have some pleasure. I'm going to see how much I can give you. Now, Stephanie done had a PI go and check into Amara and Titus's background. Now, Titus is squeaky clean. However, she now knows Amara cheated. What's she going to do with that information? Now, Bella about to be part of this, she done called her damn boyfriend. He done came down there basically and got the cop to give her 45 minutes to go on and get this video shoot done and out the way. And in return, he done gave him some front row season tickets or something to his game. So, she got that in the bag. But guess who popped up a little too late? Evan. He come up there talking about he been, you know, looking for, and that, you know, he big up in the boyfriend, football player, talking about he want him to work on with him on this committee. Boyfriend said he's excited to do it. He would do anything to, help Mayor Lancaster. And then he tried to bring Bella into it. And basically, Evan just diminished her in size right then and said she wasn't big enough. And that he wanted to work with him and him only. And instead of him standing for his woman, and saying, no, if you don't want her to be involved in it, you don't need me involved in it. He said that he was all right with it and basically left her hanging like that. Now, Amara come home to Titus cooking in the kitchen, and she tell him, look here, I had dinner with Stephanie. She said, I said what, I said what I needed to say, and I'm done. He assured her that she ain't got nothing to worry about, and that he see great things ahead for him and her. And she agrees about it, even though we learned that Deja's her daughter. That's who she missing that's at school. He said, in the meantime, in between time, that void in your heart, while Deja's gone, I'll do everything I can to fulfill it. And, they get it in. Rondell and the community members meet at her restaurant to discuss how to save the bank. When Councilman Hamilton comes in, the residents immediately plow his ass with questions and concerns about the neighborhood. He tells them that he actually wants to work with them. And one of the residents, being kind of smart mouth, said he was going to sell to Peters. Earlier says to Rondell, how your brother feel about you fraternizing with the enemy? My brother don't run a goddamn thing here. This is about saving the banks. Everybody that's here that's willing to work with me, get these signatures and make our voices be heard. We ain't got but a short time to get it done, so we gonna organize this group. I'm gonna be over it, and that's what we gonna do. If you ain't with us, you against us. And old boy sat the hell down and kept being cute like Daddy Lancaster told him to do. Now, it looks like old Rondell done started a whole community organization. She is now an activist, and she is fighting to save the banks. That's what we're going to see in this season. Final scene, Bella and her son comes home. Evan is there. He greets the child, plays with him a few minutes, and then sends him off to his room because he needs to talk to Bella. Bella just want to know what you doing here. He said, what? Our father can't come see his child? Bitch, I'm done. That is his damn baby. Girl, it's so many twists and turns. This is some messy shit, but I am here for it, family. I'm here for the mess. I love this mess. I do. I love this mess. This is the kind of mess I like. This ain't gonna hurt nobody. That shit that go on YouTube sometimes, that hurt people. But this mess, I like. And this show, I think I like it because it's messy as hell. These they ain't the best of actors, but these storylines is fucking me up one by one. Child, everybody connected to everybody through some kind of way. It's a mess, honey, and I'm here for it. But that's it. That's all, guys. I had to do these reviews on camera because I promised to do in my live streams today, and I like to try to keep my promises as much as I possibly can. So I thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all your continued support. You can check the description box for all the links where you can find me, where you can follow me, where you can bless me, child, and even a Teespring line featuring all of my merchandise. It's still got more merchandise to come, but check it out. And if you really jive with me the way you say, and you got a couple of extra dollars, please check out the Teespring Lady Nyca store so that you can find something that meets your needs or something you would like to have with one of my fly-ass sayings on it, child. Get you some merchandise and know that all those proceeds go back into stuff just like that. Those studio lights, that updated computer, things like that, so that I can bring better quality videos to y'all. I ain't gonna never deviate from being simple and basic, but I just want to do basic with above basic things. That's it. That's all. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get us recognized on these YT streets, whether you know it or not. Comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode tonight of Ambition. Did you like it? Or what parts you want to talk about? Child, conversate with me down there in the converse with me down there in the comment section, also known as the comments. Now, if you have been watching me and you have not become an official Love Thing today, please subscribe to my channel immediately, honey. It's free to you. It's free. Also, tap your notification bell button once you subscribe to my channel so that each and every time that I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you'll be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation. I'm gone, y'all. Have a good remainder to your Tuesday. I might not see y'all as to tomorrow night for Queen Sugar. Just depend on how the things go for me. You just never know, girl. I feel tired right now, but I could wake up in the morning with a whole burst of energy and I'll be confused about how that shit go too. But anyway, I'm through talking. That's it. Y'all can go to bed now or go find a live to watch, whatever. I have come and I have gave. Okay? That's it. See y'all guys tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday night. Peace.